Please be advised that Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Hi everyone, welcome to Little Miss Recap, the podcast where I got nothing. We cover prison shows, we love prison shows, we're obsessed with prison shows, and we are so psyched to welcome back
Love During Lockup.
Love During Lockup.
I missed it. I want nothing to do with that Mama June hullabaloo. I have no interest. No. I want 24, well, not 24/7. I want 365 rolling of love, lockup love.
See, I don't...
During, after, before, in, whatever.
Okay, let me introduce myself. Guys, I'm Amy Archer. I'm the host of Little Miss Recap. I'm here with Amanda Lipnack-Raydell, my co-host, who is the wind beneath my wings. I've been using that a lot, but it's true.
You have. I told Todd you said that the other day, and he was like, she did not.
I did say it.
I know.
I did say it. Were you obsessed with the movie Beaches?
Of course.
Oh,
We've talked about this. Yes.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
a Gen X movie we should do. I'm telling you, we need to do a Gen X movie. We need Terms of Endearment. We need this.
I mean, Beaches was everything to me.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Was
Terms
so
of
good.
Endearment was wonderful too. I mean, I just, there's so much. There's so much.
The thing when I think about Beaches, I think about just how freaking sad it was and we cried. I also think of that weird like Mr. Roboto thing that Bette Midler did. Do you remember that? In one of her numbers, like when she was struggling to make it, she does this like weird industrial like
yes in the 80s.
Yes. Oh
yes.
no.
Yes.
Yeah. There's no time in which that would fit.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think about that.
It's just so sweet. Like, I don't know. I've been feeling very nostalgic lately for the period of time before cell phones and all that kind of stuff. Like, Timmy and I were talking about this the other day. We were talking about kids' sports because our daughter's in lacrosse. And it's just the way, like, she just has no time to breathe.
Yeah.
They have to practice 5 days a week, 3 hours a day. When she has to miss practice for work, she has to record herself on the treadmill, record herself playing wall ball. Like, it's crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And like, these guys haven't won one game. So like, you know,
we're not working on our national championship. These young ladies are not Yellow Jackets, is what you're saying.
They're not going to a D something school. They're going to an E school, like
Got
their
it.
mother.
Got it.
So I'm like,
but she has fun, and that's all that matters.
She has a ton of fun. And what we were saying, and I was saying to him, is like, this is the only way they get outside, because when we wanted to see our friends and connect, we had to leave the house and go see them. They have their friends with them on their devices all the time. I go in their rooms and half the time they're on FaceTime.
Oh, yeah.
And they're doing stuff with their friends.
Yep.
So it's like, this is one of the last kind of, I don't know. Vestiges. Is that the right word I'm looking for?
Yeah. I feel like kids just don't get a childhood anymore.
They really don't. And it's sad.
It is.
It really is. Guys, if you want to hear more of my hot takes on parenting, you're going to be wanting to sign up for our Patreon, Supercast, or Apple subscriptions, because at the $12 tier for Gen X Corner, Tess Brigham from Psych Legal Pop, she gave me a mnemonic device to remember it, and I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
We did Won't You Be My Neighbor?
Yeah, I can't wait to listen to that.
And we talked a lot about child raising and parenthood, because Tess she specializes in working with millennials.
Yeah. So
when it gets to the portion of the film where a certain news channel is blaming Mr. Rogers for the downfall of society, and it's not MSNBC or CNN or
no, it's not,
or whatever. Tess is like, no, here's what's changed in parenting. Boom, 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 boom. Like, it was a really good conversation.
I love it.
So I encourage you guys to listen. So she told me they named it after kind of like the crack snap. Help me. The Rice Krispies.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Got
so I said, well, that will help, because now I'll always remember pop is at the end.
Got it. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Guys, I'm a mnemonic device person. I really am. Like, I need something to anchor thoughts in my mind.
Yeah, I have some of that. I remember being a kid when my dad was in medical school, and all of medical school is mnemonic devices.
Oh, yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
And so he would tell me all the ones like for body systems or drugs.
Do you remember any of those?
No,
No,
I do not.
So, guys, if you're hearing this on the free feed, this is your try before you buy, which I totally stole from Reality Gaze.
Mhm.
TM, love you. Now I'm TMing my steal.
Right. I'm
I
trademarking
don't know
your
if that
trademark.
works. I
I
don't
don't
know if
think that's
that
how that
works.
works.
No, I'm trademarking the act of the steal.
I feel
So
like Jake and Matt would support that.
I've stolen it from Jake and Matt, and
Mhm.
no one else can now because I've trademarked the steal.
Right, exactly. So no one else can do this other than us and them. You're all screwed. Sorry,
But they
folks.
do a try before you buy, and I
Yeah,
think that's a great idea. And
particularly for a new show
yeah, so
because
we're doing that now. So if you're hearing this and you want to hear the whole season with us, please sign up for Apple subscriptions,
oh,
Supercast, Patreon. I will
long
say too, where did you watch this?
we watched it on our television as it was happening.
Oh, so WeTV, you get it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, so we are because this is always a big question, how the hell do
Mhm.
people watch this? So
Mhm.
we used to be YouTube TV people, it got super expensive, so we just downgraded to Sling. We do the Sling Blue package because the orange was a lot of sports. But just so folks know, if like you're super sportsy, Sling can cover that. There's 2 packages. We do the non-sportsy one because we don't care. As long as Todd can watch football, he doesn't care about any other
Yeah.
sports. On there, you can do a like premium subscription to WeTV.
Mm.
It is $6 a month.
Is it worth it?
For this,
I mean, for me, it's worth it for
for
Love
me,
After
this show
Lockup,
is
but
100% worth
yes, yeah,
it. $6 a month, not a big deal. I mean, not a big deal for us. We're lucky $6 a month
sure,
we can
sure,
absorb very easily.
yeah,
Not very easily. Actually, right now we can't absorb very easily, but we can absorb it.
right.
Anyway, long story short, that is one place to watch it. You can get subscriptions to like the All Black app or the
Yes, and
WeTV app,
that's
but those are also like
5.99
5
a
or 6.
month too.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like almost any way you pay for it, you're gonna pay about $6.
yeah. And it's worth it to me. I told you all along, Love During Lockup or Love After Lockup or
Mhm.
Life After Lockup is the only reality show I have to watch immediately.
Mhm. I know. You are I feel the same way. I'm more 90 day
Mhm.
in that realm than you are.
Mhm.
But I think I talked about this. Like we went on a Lalu journey
Yeah.
like a year and a half ago, and that was like all we were watching all the time. Here's the
Yeah.
thing, guys. If you've never watched this franchise, this is a perfect time to jump in. All of these people are new.
Yes,
You
they
don't have
are.
to know a single thing about these
And
people.
some of them will carry over, I'm sure.
Absolutely, because
Mhm.
it'll be they always do Love During Lockup, Love After Lockup, so it's the process of them getting out, and
Mhm.
then Life After Lockup is kinda 90 Day Fiancé's version of HEA, like, it's kinda that
Just,
what's
way
happened
trashier.
after.
Mhm. Yeah.
Way trashier,
Yeah,
yes,
the
yes, way
production
trashier.
is trashier, everything is trashy, and we love it, and we're here for it.
It is, but it's interesting because 'cause they're both Matt Sharp joints, and the feel of both shows is very different. Like,
Yeah, I
90 Day
agree.
feels very different than The Lockup.
Mhm. And I do feel the reason this is one of my favorite shows is I feel I don't know, this is gonna sound weird when I say this, but I feel like it's relatable to a lot of people.
Mhm,
Like, a lot of people live in, lower socioeconomic areas where
mhm,
addiction is rampant. And, like, I know that's where I come from.
mhm,
And I always
mhm,
talk about this. Like, I have family members in jail. I have,
yeah.
friends who've gone to jail. My husband went to jail to play chess apparently for 2 weeks. So, like, I just feel like there's a lot of relatable stuff here. If you dig
There is.
down to it. Do you
There
know what I
is.
mean? If you get down to it, there's a lot of personal trauma, family
Mhm.
trauma, generational trauma, all that stuff.
As Matt and Jake say, like, it's funny unless you think about it.
Right.
Like, in some ways, you don't wanna think about these stories too hard, but I also think the thinking about them is really interesting
Yeah.
because most of these folks, it's mental illness, it's addiction, it's poverty, it's not people being bad.
Right.
Not
Exactly.
bad people,
Yes.
it's people
Yes.
in bad circumstances.
Yes. And when you grow up with people who have been
Mhm.
in similar circumstances, you
Generational trauma.
understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Absolutely.
generational.
Yep.
So
All right. So let's do Love During Lockup. And this is season 5. Now, my screener said that's episode 23. So for those of you who are new to the franchise, they
Buckle in for
don't
numbering.
they
Just
don't
buckle in.
have their shit together with the seasons. I think anyway, that this is because of contractual stuff with
Could
people.
be. Could
But
be.
if that's the case, there's no holdover here. So why aren't we starting at
Brand
episode
new.
1?
Right. I don't know. I truly feel like there's some like coked up 3-year-old who just numbers this shit. It's the same people who
Oh.
design a Wawa parking lot. If you're from the area of Wawa, you know that a Wawa parking lot is also a crazy place.
I
I feel like
gotcha.
the numbering of this is crazy.
I gotcha.
Go up toddler.
So we're gonna start with Joey and Michael.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's start there.
So Joey is 46 and a
Mhm.
real estate brokerage coordinator.
Mhm.
And Michael is 40. That's a hard 40.
That is a really hard 40. Like,
And
yeah, and in every picture, he looks slightly different. He
yes.
does not
Yeah.
seem to have a consistent look.
Yeah. And he is in jail for intent to deliver and drug trafficking. And these yokels are in Boise, Idaho.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Joey lives with his parents. And at first you're like, oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
This is nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're doing a video call, him and Michael. And Michael just got back from the gym and he's real horny. He's so horny. I'm like, whoa.
What's hilarious is we know he's, like, in some camera room somewhere. Like, he's
Yes.
in a room with a bunch of other people saying this, basically wanting to sext.
And I will tell you too, guys, this is the first gay couple we've had.
There has
We
been a
had
lesbian couple,
right.
but,
We
well,
had
Amber and Puppy,
Amber
but
and Puppy. Thank
who
you.
knows if whoever knew what was really going on with the two of them. There was something.
Poor Puppy's back in jail.
I know,
And so
I
is
saw
Eric the
that.
monster.
Well, I'm fine with Eric being back in
Eric
jail. He
needs
was
to be behind
terrifying.
jail. Yeah.
But it's also, Amanda and Brittany.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I think Brittany's bi, right?
Brittany
Or
is
Pam.
bi.
Right.
Yeah.
She started a cleaning business, by the way. If you're in the Las Vegas area. Or is
I
she in
thought
Florida now?
Florida.
Is she in
She's still in
Florida now?
Florida.
If you're in
Yeah.
Florida, get your floors cleaned
My
by
my sweet
Brittany.
husband sent that to me because we both think Brittany is a stunner. And I'm like,
She's gorgeous.
we can hire her to clean our
Yep.
house. That'd be
There
fine.
you go. There you
Yeah.
go. That's not exploitative at all.
Not
We're
in
just
the
going to hire
least.
her to wipe down the counters and we're going to stare at her.
Right. But I'll pay her for her time. Terrible. We're
So
terrible.
Joey says he came out at 30 years old and
Mhm.
he had dated women and hid his sexuality. He says it's refreshing to be in love with a dude in prison and to be able to say it.
He seems sweet, but I'm afraid he's not.
Well, we're getting there.
I know.
So, Joey's parents are Emil and Linda, spelled
Mhm.
with a Y, of course.
Of course.
And
I wonder how Denise with a Y is. They keep posting stuff for their
aren't they
throupless.
still together?
I think they're still together.
Okay. So they're the parents and they're just chilling in the living room. They got an 80s Afghan in the background that I
As you do.
absolutely had. Is
Mhm.
that what you call it, an Afghan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Today we would call it a throw blanket. Back in the day, it was an Afghan.
yeah, that's why I called it an Afghan because it looked like it was from the 80s.
Yes, it did.
Okay. So Joey had a bout of depression, he says, 10 years ago.
Mhm.
And his parents invited him to live with them until he got back on his feet. And I'm thinking, oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I mean, what else are you gonna do? Your kid's struggling. Come home till you
Yeah.
get back on your
Yeah.
feet.
But that was 10 years ago. And he's still there. So he met Michael 6 years ago on a popular dating app. Joey was being slutty. He was slutting around like you do. Nothing
No
wrong
shame.
with that.
No shame.
And he forgot about him. He's like, we banged a couple times. I moved on
That
in
was
my
it.
life. Whatever.
Right.
But then they reconnected right before Michael got locked up. Now, I said Michael looks like Red from that 70s show.
Yes, he does.
He looks like the actor's name is Kurtwood Smith. And that
Yes.
actor always scares me. I think he was in something where he was mean in the 80s.
He was the father in Dead Poets Society.
Thank you.
With the son who
Neil's
killed
father.
himself. Neil's
Thank
father.
you. Yes.
Mhm.
Do you see how my body remembered that?
Yes, that was visceral for you.
Yes, it
That
was.
was a visceral memory.
Yes,
Yeah, no, I remember that so
knew to
vividly.
be afraid of him. Dead Poets Society, fantastic movie.
One of the greatest movies of all
Taylor's
time.
album, fantastic as well.
Okay, so
let's
I've
get
heard
there.
mixed reviews on this situation. I didn't
love
even
it.
know. Like I
Love
said to you, the reason I know most Taylor Swift is because of the Ryan Adams cover album. So there's
Right,
that.
1984. Yes.
Yeah.
So he says he's the only, Michael now is talking and tells us he's the only openly gay man in his block.
Mhm.
And that makes him popular. And everyone loves Joey. Everyone. Joey's hot stuff around the block.
Is he?
I don't know. He says, I'm lucky to have snagged a stable, mature man like Joey. I wrote, who's hiding in his parents' childhood
basement.
bedroom, like in his parents' bedroom. So
The thing
Joey
is, for Michael, this is stable and, like,
it
this
is,
is
it is,
aspirational for
it
him.
is. Yeah, absolutely. So Joey is a bottom, he tells us, and,
Oh, he's real clear about that.
yeah, and he has a high sex drive.
Yes, he does.
And Michael's a top, and he has
Perfect.
some real top energy. And
Yes,
because
he
he's like, "Oh, I'm so horny," all the time. Like, dude, slow down. We learned that he's getting out in 6 to 8 months. So, for some reason, now I didn't understand this because Matt Sharp, what are you doing? This is a failure in storytelling.
Okay.
I'm like, for some reason, the prisoners want to see a picture of Joey and Michael from before incarceration, but that becomes clearer later
Yes,
that he
yes.
needs to prove they knew each other in order to go see him in the prison.
Right, exactly. It can't just be an internet buddy thing. They only let
Mhm.
you know like, see people that you actually really know.
Right. Which is I don't feel like we've seen that before.
No, I mean, we
Let
know a lot of these yokels show up from, dating,
Yeah,
date a prisoner websites
let's hope other prisons do not follow suit here. This
or,
could kill the franchise.
could totally kill the franchise, or they are the type of prison that let, people who write them letters to teach them poetry come visit them.
Yes,
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 yes.
yes.
So Joey is I would be there.
I know you would.
Joey is like, I don't know why I can't just come in. Like, he's confused. And Michael's like, look, it's a way to safeguard against drugs being smuggled in. Like, you don't know. I could say I met you, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm starting to wonder, is it because it's a same sex couple?
Maybe. I
And
wonder
that is
that.
problematic.
That's a
But
problem if
whatever.
that is the
hmm
reason.
So
But
Joey's
maybe it's
like,
just a regulation of this prison. I don't know.
I'm just going to Photoshop myself into some photos with
What
you.
could possibly go
What could
wrong?
possibly go wrong?
I'm sure these people have never seen Photoshopped photos in their life, and I'm sure that
Mhm,
Joey
mhm,
is an expert Photoshopper. Never
mhm.
know.
Do you
Probably a little better than a Princess Kate.
do you remember I don't know what storyline it belonged to, but somebody taught us how you smuggle the nudes into prison. You send
Yes,
them a picture of your computer screen and then the little pictures at the bottom in the little roll, you're naked.
exactly. I
Mhm.
I wanna say that was, like, Santiba. It was some rando
Salt
person.
life?
I might have been Salt Life because a lot of it turns out a lot of people do this, that
Right,
it's, like, kind of a known way of
right.
doing it, but I feel like she's the one who introduced the idea.
Yeah, like, I didn't know at the
Yeah, I didn't
time.
know that. That makes perfect sense. It would never
Mhm.
occur to me though, because 'cause I'm not trying to smuggle naked pictures into a prison.
Give me time. Give
Yeah,
me time.
give you time. Yeah, it'll happen.
So Joey says he's worried Michael is a career criminal and I don't want that lifestyle. But Michael has a hold on me.
He
I
really
think we see
does.
what it is. Because he's like, oh, I just want to get in there and fucking tear you up.
Uh-huh.
So,
I don't think Joey has ever had someone this quote unquote hot. He perceives Michael to be hot. I don't, but he does. It's fine. We all have our taste.
mhm,
I don't think he's ever had someone this hot, this into him.
he's
And
real
the
into him.
and the thing is Joey can put or Michael can put all of his energy on Joey because what else does he have to do all day?
Exactly. That we see this
And
a lot, the love
Joey is
bombing.
sending him money.
Mhm, mhm. So now, Joey says worst case scenario is they discover that I doctored a photo and they shut down all contact. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
Then he says in this confessional, it's really intense. He's like, Michael always says that I saved him, but he saved me too. And we saved each other. And he starts
Mm,
crying.
yeah.
That's an intense bond.
It is an intense bond. I
hmm
I mean, I believe that these 2 really have a legit relationship. I'm not sure
Oh
it's
yeah, I
healthy.
believe it too.
I'm not sure it's the healthiest thing, but they are legit. It's a
Into
legit
each
thing.
other. Yep.
Yeah.
Joey comes home now. We see him, diddling home from work. Da, 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 and he's throwing a frozen pizza in the oven for Dad.
As you do.
Yep,
No
Dad
shame in
is
that game.
Dad is so sweet. And he's telling Dad, we need to do this picture to prove that we knew each other so I could see Michael. Dad's like, yeah, how's it going? And then he's like, we need to get to know Michael a little
Mhm.
bit before we make any judgment. But Dad is willing to meet him.
His parents seem open
Yeah.
and lovely, and his father is trying to be a cautionary tale.
Yes. Dad is like, oh, this could be like a modern day Chaucer,
Oh, it could.
and we could have the prisoner's tale.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes.
And then
That's a real,
then, like, you have an idiot like this other douchebag in New
mhm.
Jersey, the Mark's Tale, Like, you're the mark and you're sending some hot woman in prison all your money.
That's right. That's right.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he's a real
This is
mark.
a modern
This is a
day
real Canterbury Tale over here.
Canterbury Tales. Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Yes, it is. So we learned that Michael was in the Navy and Dad
In the
really
Navy.
appreciates that.
Sure.
And Joey says, Michael came home and started using right after the Navy. So again, we're seeing some like untreated PTSD probably.
It's people handling their mental health challenges in the most effective way given their circumstances, and it's drugs.
Right, because they have no
They
access
have no
to
access to
anything
mental health
better.
care.
Yeah.
Though he
So,
might have in being a Navy vet, but not a ton. It's not great.
yeah, and we all know the story about the backlog and how you have to wait and yeah.
I have a friend who's a psychologist at the VA.
Really?
Yeah.
He or she?
She.
Can you get her working on the backlog?
I could ask her to
Okay.
take care of it.
Please ask her to do that.
Yeah.
And can you ask
Work
her
faster.
can you ask her if she can reach out to Michael?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you talk faster, please, so you can get through the backlog quicker? Can you fix these people quicker? Come on,
That's
get
a
with it.
real dick move on my part. Just call her up and ask her to work faster.
Exactly. Get it together.
So, Dad, we learn, is a recovering alcoholic, and so is Joey.
Yeah.
And he says when he was a teen, he started drinking, and it helped him with the shame of being gay. And he's
Tale as old as time. Like, none of this is surprising.
No. Joey's sober off of alcohol for 12 years.
Good job.
But, and this is where, you didn't have a slight bout of depression that landed you at your parents' house. You had a slight bout of meth addiction.
Right. Exactly.
He's
a touch of the meth addiction.
He's like, yeah, I started using meth. And he said he almost died one night. And that's when he went to live with his parents because he hit rock bottom.
Good.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm glad he's doing well.
I am too.
Glad he's doing well. So Dad says, we're cons. That's my fear. We con people. He's talking about addicts in general.
Right. Yep.
And
says, he's not wrong.
He says, the proof is in the pudding. And he says, we need to see that he has changed. And Joey says, my dad always says, we are as sick as our secrets.
Okay. That's straight AA language. Sure.
Yep. And I'm hiding a secret right now from my family. Amanda, what do you think it is?
Either he's using something.
Oh, God, I hope not. I hope not. I hope not.
I hope not, too. Or like he and Michael have some grand plan of like as soon as Michael gets out there, I don't know, moving to Spain or something. Like something.
Oh, maybe that's it. He's leaving the parents' house.
Right. And
he's got to move out and he's got to get the apartment ready.
He's got some crazy plan going with Michael. That's not going to be a healthy plan.
Yeah.
Because they've cooked up something.
Because if you guys don't watch, if you're new to this franchise, like it seems to be that in order for these people to parole somewhere, it has to be an established address.
Right.
So Joey might have to go now. If Michael's getting out in 6 to 8 months, he might have to go in like 3 months or so and establish
a real setup place.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. All right, let's bop on over to Tennie and Rob.
Oh, yes. Yes, let's talk about Tennie.
Tennie, 33, is a stay-at-home mom.
How are you a stay-at-home mom with no partner?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I always wonder that. What's happening there? How are we paying for anything?
And Rob, 34, is in prison for robbery with a firearm.
Sure.
And they're in Yukon, Oklahoma.
I'm really hoping that Matt has some Yukon, Oklahoma stories.
Yes, he may.
I'm hoping something is near.
He may. Let's hope.
Some Southern story.
So Rochelle, Tennie's friend, bops by to see how this whole Rob situation is shaking out. She's like, what's going on with this joker?
Her friend realizes that there's a problem here.
Tennie says they've been married for 4 years now.
Uh-huh.
Rob is serving an 18-year sentence. He was 18 when he went in, and he is now on year 16. Amanda, what's that math? 18 plus 16. What does that make him? 34?
34, yes.
Okay. So he says when he first got in, he was wild, but now he has something to live for.
Mm-hmm. Well, it makes sense they're the same age because they go to high school together or something. So, like, yeah, of course.
I think so. Yeah, they did. They did. I just didn't know, like, are they in the same grade? How much time has passed? Yeah. So they went to high school together, like you said, and they dated briefly, and then they lost contact. Okay. And he says, yeah, They reconnected through a happy birthday message on Facebook. Those happy birthday messages, they'll get you every time.
You ain't
They'll
kidding, sister.
they'll
You
get you
ain't
every
kidding.
time. So he affectionately calls her big head.
Mm. Is that like large wife?
I don't know, but I have a big head. And
I
if
know you
Timmy
do.
started calling me that, I would start crying.
As soon as she said big head, I was like, "Yep, Amy's gonna feel
It's
this
gonna trigger me a little bit.
a little bit."
Okay, so get ready for this one, guys. Rob has wired her entire house with cameras.
Okay,
Amanda, go.
okay. And I like that she really seems to be deluding herself that this is about security.
Yep.
She's never met somebody who's so invested in her security.
He just
No,
wants
honey.
to keep her safe, Amanda.
No, honey. No, no. No, no, no. And we know that that's not true as soon as he sees Rochelle there and is like, who is this? Why didn't you tell me? Why is she here? What's going on?
Amanda, how dare you?
I'm sorry.
Now he can watch from prison, and if somebody breaks in, he can do. Oh, that's right. He can't do anything about it.
He can't do it.
He can't even call 911.
No, he can't. What's he gonna do? Start like banging on his bars,
No.
trying to get a. He can't do anything.
If this was about her security, that feed would go to like an ADT center or something.
Correct.
It wouldn't
Secure
be
alert or
feeding
something.
into his jail cell. Yes. Yes.
And the fact that she'll just wake up in the middle of the night and she'll be like, "Hey, baby," he's like, "I'm right here. I'm right here."
Oh my God. Oh,
What the fuck?
He's like the omniscient narrator. He's just everywhere.
Scary.
I would use this tool for so much fuckery. I can't even tell you. I would if I were Rob.
Right,
No,
you'd be an
that's the
agent of
thing, yeah.
chaos with this.
If I were Rob in the jail cell, I'd be fucking with these kids. I'd be pretending I was a ghost. I would be trying to gaslight people. Like I would just be crazy.
I saw you pick your nose, but
Yes.
I saw it.
Yes.
I saw it on the
Oh
camera.
my God. I would be causing so much. You can never give me a tool like this.
No, you cannot be trusted. I, however, would just watch.
Ooh,
Just
silently.
watch.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ. That's even scarier.
I'm so scary.
That just sums up our personalities. Like I would totally blow my load with this thing, and you would be like just sitting back and waiting and
Just waiting for my moment.
Yes.
My moment to spring into action.
So there's even
This is healthy. Regardless, this relationship very healthy.
There's even cameras in the closet.
But Amy, it's fine because they're not in her bathroom or the kids' room. So it's fine.
Thank fucking God they're not in the kids' rooms, or this would be a different show.
This Chris Hansen would be
would
walking
make an
in any
appearance.
moment.
Yes. Jesus. I have said before, I don't know what show we were covering where I said, I think it was with Ace and Caitlin, where I said I would love Chris Hansen. Like if I were him, I would just walk into people's kitchens.
I would too. I just randomly walk
with
into
a fake
people's
camera.
house.
Just be like, hey, what's up?
Right. And have everyone be like, because you could tell if there's a problem. If people are like,
yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you here?
Yep. Or somebody starts to run.
Yes, go
There
get
you
him.
All right.
That's the way to catch all pornographers. Just have Chris Hansen walk through the world.
That's it.
And the bad guys will run away.
We have a guy here locally who does this. He has a YouTube channel and he catches child predators. And the way that he does it is he does his own shakedown online, right? He has a team.
Right.
And he goes to their house, knocks on their door, and like tells their wife and shit and like confronts them. And then the police are called. It's wild.
Why aren't we interviewing this guy?
I don't want to get involved in this. I can't get involved.
This is To Catch a Predator, Lackawanna County.
So, well, he mostly works out of Wilkes-Barre, which we'll see later.
Yes, we will.
So, Rob says, the prison kind of lets me do whatever. I'm a big deal in here.
He's a real big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Says, they know I'm a shot caller and I need to have a phone. Oh, so they do let him have a phone. So maybe he can call the police if she's attacked.
Maybe, but what is this guy doing in prison that he is this kind of like ringleader? It's not
I have
good.
no clue. This guy is not good.
This
not
guy
good.
is scary.
He's scary. So Teenie tells the camera, yeah, no
Except
one
I think
really...
he's kind of hot.
Oh, well,
do you think he's
kind
of hot?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
He's
Okay.
hot. Okay. Yeah.
So Teenie tells the camera, yeah, no one seems to understand this, but like we wake up every day and we choose to love each other. Now we see, and this is a decision that I've made. Amanda's fully on board with. There's some kids in this stuff.
Yeah, we're not doing kid names.
We are not doing kid names. We're going to call them daughter, son, kid, whatever. Okay, because these parents can choose to put their kids all over the screen. I'm
I
not
don't need to
talking
talk about it.
So she has a tween girl and a little boy. They're not Rob's, but he treats them as if they are.
They seem like sweet kids.
They really do.
I'm sad that they're being,
me too,
put through this whole thing.
So they're going to visit him, and the daughter is not happy. She's like,
she's got some real teen energy happening here.
She's like, I don't want to do this. This is like when I'm taking my kids on vacation.
Right.
No, we don't want to do this.
No, I don't want to go to the beach.
Or knock, knock, knock. What? Can I wash some of your clothes for you? Get away from me! So I get this energy. I'm feeling it. So he calls as they're on their way there, and they're doing the hi, daddy. We miss you. And he's all serious, and he's like, we need to talk when you get here. Okay.
What's going to happen? Okay. What do you think it is?
He has a secret. He says he's hiding from her. He's getting out later than he thinks.
I think he's got other charges. Remember how we've had times where people have gone from like a county
state to federal and county.
Yeah, they're jumping through jurisdictions because they've got charges in a bunch of places.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's got more charges that he has to serve time for.
Do you think he caught more charges?
I think he caught more charges, as they say.
All right. Okay. So they have their visit. Of course, cameras aren't allowed. So on the way home in the car, he's on the speakerphone again because he can't leave these people alone.
This is so weird.
And he's talking about how they kissed and how he's keeping that chocolate cake in his mouth. And the kids are like vomiting all over the car.
Of course they are. This is disgusting. I don't want to hear this. And it's not my mother.
Right.
If that were my mother, I'd want to like throw myself off a building.
The way he's talking about it.
It is. It is. Not
like Timmy
not a sweet, I love you. I think you're beautiful. I was so happy to hold you. Even that is a little too far, but okay.
Timmy and I joke around a lot in front of the girls. Like we tease them and we'll be like, oh, do you want to go make out? Like making out is the farthest thing we say. Timmy's not like, oh, I want to get a piece of your ass tonight. Like, no. Nope.
And then you over going to Pound Town.
No.
Not in front of the kids.
Not in the laundry room while Riva's eating her snack.
With Abigail.
Abigaul.
Does Timmy have an Abigail?
Everybody here has an Abigail.
Everybody has an Abigail. Who are we kidding? Everyone has an Abigail.
So she tells the cameras, Rob didn't tell me anything, so I don't know what that was about. And he tells the camera, we'll deal with it when I get out. Oh, he says we'll deal with it when I get out. So maybe there's other charges.
Maybe
he has a kid that she doesn't know about.
Ooh, that would be
could
good.
be something.
Maybe he's got another girl. Well, no, he's married. But I mean, he could have another girlfriend for sure.
Oh,
but I don't think he'd have time.
He's wired up another house.
Maybe. I mean, but he's constantly in contact with her.
That's true.
How is she affording to live?
Unless he's sending her money. We've seen that before where the prisoner is sending the money. I don't know.
Absolutely have.
We don't know what kind of sit she has with the father of her children.
True.
I don't know.
True.
So
something's not going to be good.
I feel like these kids are pretty independent and they're a little bit older. I think she could work.
She absolutely could work.
Yeah. So he says, this is one of the only secrets I'm holding from Tennie. Then they go to Rising Eagle Brewery and the kids are like, we're so excited to have our dad home. We're so excited. And then they tell us like, he watches us on the camera and he yells at us.
Okay.
Like eating on the couch. Da, 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 da. Could you imagine your father being just omnipresent?
No. And second of all, this man is not their father.
Right. We don't know what the relationship is like with their
No, we know what Teenie's telling us their relationship is.
Right.
Well, we know what Teenie's telling us the relationship that he has with her kids. Do her kids feel that way? Or is that the relationship she feels like they have?
Is this a Robin Brown sitch?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not good.
So Tennie says, oh, he always has those cameras on. He notices everything.
This is fine. Everything's fine. Nothing at all weird here.
Then she goes, like everything. It's pretty ominous.
Yeah.
On the way home, Tennie says to her daughter, thank you for standing by me through all of this. And the daughter starts to tear up a little bit. And she says, I'm excited for him to get out because then I'll have my weekends back to be a kid rather than having to go to visitation every week. Are you fucking serious right now?
That was when I was like, oh, no.
No, 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 no.
No, this
Mm-mm.
kid needs to go be a kid. She does not need to
Yes.
go be traipsed into prisons to see her mother's prison husband. Like,
Agreed. Agreed.
this poor kid.
So now we're going to bop over to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, which is literally in my backyard.
Let's go to Wilkes-Barre, the
Mm.
town that no one knows how to say the name of.
Yeah, guys, it's first of all, it's one of the only hyphenated cities in the country. And
That
it's
makes sense.
Wilkes, like John Wilkes Booth,
Right.
and Barry, like Barry Plath.
Right.
It's like if they had a baby.
B-A-R-R-E. You'll
Mhm.
hear people say Wilkes-Barre, Wilkes-Barre.
I'm even guilty of sometimes I say Wilkes-Barre because that's like the shorthand, the quick
Got it.
that
I always thought it was
locals say.
Wilkes-Barre when I was a kid,
But
but it's
it's
Wilkes-Barre.
yeah, it's named after some guy whose last
His
name
last
was Barry. Mhm.
Spelled that way. Yep.
So Ayonna is 27 and she's a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamal is 36 and he's in prison for drug trafficking.
Sure.
Okay. So let's pop on to Wilkes-Barre.
Mm-hmm.
So Ayonna has a cute little girl,
Mm-hmm.
and her friend Nay has come over to watch the daughter as Ayana's going to go with Lexi.
Yep.
She's hanging out with Lex. Because we find out Ayana's driver's license is suspended.
Right. Right. Ayonna is having her own challenges with the law while her
feel like she
boyfriend
might
also has
be
legal challenges.
joining Jamal pretty soon.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is going to work out well for Ayonna.
So she works at Dream Girls, which is a very problematic, notorious nightclub in Wilkes-Barre.
Okay.
It's across from the Lottoteca. If anybody's interested, it's on Mundy Street.
Okay.
I've been there. It wasn't Dream Girls when I was there, though. It was something else.
Does it
before
have
I
a
was there.
weird name? The reason I asked that, so in Conshohocken, another
Mhm.
Pennsylvania town,
Mhm.
there was a place called Seventh Heaven,
Oh.
but its nickname was for everybody the Conshohocken Ballet.
Oh, okay.
So if
Okay.
you were going to go there, you were
Yeah.
going to see the Conshohocken Ballet.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, it didn't have anything like that. And
Okay.
I forget what it was. I want to say it wasn't a strip club. It was a like a nightclub
Okay.
when I went
Oh,
there.
nothing says class like a Wilkes-Barre nightclub.
And it's almost like a refurbished, like the building used to be like an Ethan Allen.
Okay, got it.
And it's in there. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
God.
So that's like where
Once
I
Raymore and Flanagan, now a strip club.
that's like where I live now, down at the end of my road.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be the North 40, they called it, because it was off exit 40 of 81. And it was like a real dank strip club. Okay.
Got it.
It's now a nice restaurant.
Sure.
And so we go down to the North 40 for breakfast. And you're in there and you're like,
This used to be a strip club.
So,
take the girls there. Be like, that's where the girls danced, kids.
I'm all for repurposing buildings.
Oh, sure. I have no problem with that.
Yep.
But it is funny. Like there's a place around here. Actually it was a family that I went to high school with, Nudies, and they have like a breakfast lunch kind of thing. They close at 3:00, but they're real popular for
Nudies?
Nudy''.
Cute.
Super, super popular breakfast place. But they seem to be in this path right now where they take old banks and turn them into restaurants.
Yes, we
So
used
it's
to
kind
go
of
to
funny
one.
because the drive-up window is still there. They just don't use it.
Yeah.
It's just very strange. But
There's
I like
one
it.
in West Side that did that, and it was beautiful.
Mhm. They've done a beautiful job with
yeah.
them, but it's like, yeah, this was very clearly a bank at one
Well,
point.
and people don't know what to do with churches either. We have a million abandoned churches here.
I've always wanted to buy an abandoned church and turn it into a house.
Oh yeah,
I think
that's
that would
been
be
done.
very, very
Mhm.
cool. Very cool.
My kids used to. One of the soccer people in this area bought a church, and they used to have soccer practice in it. It was real weird.
That is odd.
It was odd.
And I
Yeah.
like that you refer to somebody as the soccer people. Some of the soccer people. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's as much as I know about sports.
Okay. Back to
So,
Ayonna.
she says when she was growing up, she wanted to be an anesthesiologist. But, too
What do
much
you mean? It took
schooling.
12 years.
Too
Took
much
12
schooling.
years.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So her ass is assin' when she's on the stage here at, what is it called? Dream Girls. Mhm.
She also wanted to be a lawyer. First, she wanted to be an anesthesiologist. That was
Yep.
12 years too long.
Yep.
Then a lawyer, 3 years,
Also
also
too
too
long.
long. Or
Mhm.
7 years, actually, with
Mhm.
undergrad.
Yeah.
So now we're a stripper.
Yes. And
A logical progression.
she's back. How stupid am I? When they first said she's a dancer, I'm like, oh, like I wonder if she does the ballet. And then I'm like, wait, this is Wilkes-Barre. So she's backstage with her friends, and you hear club music just boom, boom. Wait, hold on, I got it.
There you go. You've got the music.
I got a call from my lawyer. I gotta go take the call from my lawyer. I guess I'm going to jail. DUI, DUI, DUI. What?
What?
Want to talk about your love life? What? Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
There's a lot of that going
It's
on.
like me with my second college roommate
Mm.
who would just be boom, 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 just constantly from downstairs. And I'm like, I'm just trying to read my latest John Lennon biography. Like,
Leave
what
me
are you
alone.
doing? Leave me alone. I'm typing out the Demira Times on my IBM. Leave me alone.
with your 2 VCRs in your room. You're very busy.
So she doesn't want to dance until she's 40. You know, she's got to do something. But she says, you know what? Every night I'm making $600. And I'm like, damn.
Dude.
Do I need to go up to Dream Girls and apply for a job?
Do you think they'd take us, Amy?
They would
saw
be
some
like
of the tricks she did on that poll. I don't feel like you and I can do that.
They would be like, you're here
Excuse
for
me.
you want to be our accountant, maybe? Like, what do you want to do here? I'd be like, no, I want to dance. I want to get up on the pool. You want to clean the stage? What are you here for?
Do you want to be the one to order the food and the booze? Are you the supply chain person for this place? That's the job I feel like we could have.
Yes. So $600 a night.
Oh
Okay.
And tax free.
Probably, right?
They
Are they
declare
1099?
They probably are, but they still probably declare like a little bit of their tip money. Because you have to, no one's going to believe you're not getting tip money.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're declaring $600 a day. Maybe we're declaring like $50 a day.
I think the IRS looking into this is the least of the problems going on.
Look at us. We're like, well, how is the IRS? What form do you use to manage this money? I don't think these are the questions these folks are asking.
No. So she just wants her kids to have a good life because Jamal comes home in less than a year, you know, and she's waiting for him to get out.
Of course.
So she says she and Jamal were okay. Now here's a story. They were buds. They were friends.
Mm-hmm.
And he was dating her ex-best friend. Let's give this ex-best friend a name, shall we?
Barbara.
Because yes, I'm sure a 20-something in Wilkes-Barre is
Barbara. Yes.
So she and Jamal and Barbara were all living together. Then he got locked up, but he says he always had feelings for her, but he was dating Barbara.
Right.
Okay.
So he couldn't do anything about it. This guy seems like exactly the kind of guy who would never cheat.
Right. But then they never pursued it because he was dating Barbara. Okay. Right. But they reconnected. He and Ayonna after he got incarcerated. So she tells the camera he is perfect in every way. And she starts going through the ways. But the most important is he has a third leg.
Yes, he got a big dick. He got a big dick.
They're chatting and her lawyer calls. Okay, so we get a little...
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, hold on. I got to take this. Hello, this is Ayonna. What are you saying? I'm going to jail.
Ma'am, can you please be someplace quiet? I can hear you. Ma'am.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What are you trying to say? We get a lot of that. Okay. And he's the public defender, and she was arrested, we find out, on a second DUI charge. Now, this is interesting. Because she says she was pulled over for speeding on her way to work, as you do. I mean, who amongst us?
Yeah.
And they said the car smelled like weed, and they did a sobriety test, and she got a DUI. I didn't know you could get a DUI from weed.
You sure can. Driving under the influence. It's like...
But how do they test that? Because here's my question. What what if you smoked 2 weeks ago? It's still in your system.
That's true. You're still going to not pass a drug test. Yeah. I don't know how they test for that.
I don't know either. Backdoor friends, come at us. Tell us how they test for that.
I mean, blood alcohol is easy. Breathalyzer's easy, but I don't know how you do that with weed. But yeah, I absolutely know you could get pulled over or, get busted for DUI. It doesn't just have to be booze for it to be a DUI.
Right. So the lawyer doesn't seem to be calling with good news.
This lawyer, I think, is tired of Ayonna's bullshit. That's what I think. And having been married to a public defender, a lot of your day is like, I can't believe I have to go deal with this bullshit now because all of these people are just trying to game the system somehow.
Because he basically tells her, like, this is your second charge. You're going to do jail time. You're going to do it. So she says, I got kids. I can't do this. And he's like, well, it's going to happen. And she says, look, I am the sole provider for my 2 kids. And she tells the camera, not I'm going to miss my kids. Not talking to my man is going to be a problem here for me.
Duh.
Yeah. So she also has a record from some fights. Okay. And we see one.
Mm.
And it's a TikTok of her beating the shit out of Barbara.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
I really don't feel like you wanna be on Ayonna's bad side.
No. No,
I
no, no,
really
no, no,
don't
no,
feel like
no.
that's the place you wanna wind up.
No. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
She scares the shit out of me.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
she's
went
a
to
little
high school with a lot of people similar to her threatening rhetoric and
menacing
level.
way of being,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
She's
and
scary.
yeah, no. So, the lawyer's like, "I think it might help if you did an anger management class."
It can't hurt. It
Now,
certainly can't hurt.
in the ultimate irony, she gets angry that she has to go to an anger management class. She's real pissed off about this. And she's like, this pisses me off. And then she starts talking about like being high while driving and how this is so stupid. She starts crying. She hugs her friend. She sobs. Again, we had the club music through the
Right.
walls. And she tells the camera, I see me and Jamal having a bright future together, building the
Sure.
house and raising kids. Girl.
Not to say that that may not happen, but I feel like both of you are going to be, as my mother would say, guests of the county or
Mm-hmm.
guests of the state
Yeah.
before that's going to happen.
And you got to fix the here and now before
Before the
you
future.
work on the future.
Correct.
So fix this and then,
Yeah.
yes, go off and build a house.
Correct.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, now we're going to the stars of the show.
Okay.
Andrew, he reminds you of Andy and Brittany, right?
Yes.
From last season?
Yes, very much so.
Very much so.
She even looks kind of like Brittany. Like it's a situation.
So Andrew, 40, is a warehouse supervisor.
Mhm.
And Candace, 29, is in jail for burglary. They are in Greenwich, New Jersey, which I don't know where Greenwich, New Jersey is.
So I looked it up.
Okay.
I do. It is South Jersey, but on the Delaware River side. So, like, if Cape May Point's kind of the bottom of New Jersey, like, it kind of looks like we almost come up as much as maybe like Wildwood, but on the other side.
Okay.
So it's that kind of area.
All right. Gotcha. So
Bridgeton is the closest town.
Okay. Andrew and his bro, James, they're loading up the truck because Andrew's girlfriend, Candace, is getting out of prison in a few days.
She's getting out of the pokey. His buddy had to turn his shirt inside out because clearly we're wearing a Nike and we have to turn that out.
Yes.
This is the quality of Love After Lockup, people. Yeah. They don't bother with the blurring.
They're not
they just
paying
make you
for a blur.
They just make you flip your shirt. It's
well,
fine.
On Prison Brides, they just didn't even give a shit. You just wore Nike right on the screen.
That's right.
So she calls as he and the bro are chatting it up, and we learn that she's in prison for burglary. Mm-hmm. They've been dating for 2 years. And apparently James is the yokel who got him onto this data prisoner website.
Thanks, James.
Good job. I do mean thanks, James, because this is going to be
a good story. I don't think this is going to be a good situation for Andrew in the long run, but James, thank you for bringing us these two people.
Seeing this guy
is going to be entertaining.
Seeing this guy be taken for everything he has is going to be funny. I'm sorry, it just is.
Because he is going to be taken for everything.
Now, if it's tragic in that like his children need these resources and he's not getting, we don't know the story yet. But right now, on the surface, it's funny.
It's funny because he is dumber than a box of rocks.
Candace says Andrew is so sweet and so pure.
Of course.
And he says he knew from the letters that they had a connection. And I caught one of the letters was dated 2022.
Okay,
just time stamping.
Got it.
So she wanted very quickly to be exclusive. She had to lock this hot piece of ass down.
Who else would? I mean, Amy, you got to get that one in because there's going to be millions who might be interested in him.
So Andrew is setting up an apartment for Candace in Las Vegas for $1,400 a month. Until
pretty cheap apartment because remember, Mama Debbie went apartment shopping when Colty was going to give her the boot. Couldn't find anything at that price point.
And I will tell you that she's only staying there, Amanda, until she can get everything in order to move to New Jersey. Sure. Let's put bets on how long that's going to take. I'm saying a year.
I'm going to go until the 12th of never.
Okay. So she says she has a program to do for 2 weeks. And then she'll go to the apartment he has set up for her, and she'll stay there until she can move to New Jersey. And I wrote, never going to happen.
Never going to happen.
Mm-mm. He's also giving her a truck. Now, I want to talk about this truck for 1 minute because Mr. Timmy has weighed in on this.
Oh, good. We've gotten a consultation from Mr. Timmy. Good.
This is a Chevy Silverado. Okay. Looks brand new. At least $60K. At least. Okay?
Why?
You need, listen, pro tip. when you are sugar daddying someone, okay?
Yes.
Whether you're male, female, whatever.
Right.
If you're in the position of sugar momming or dadding,
Sure.
you buy them a little fiat. You buy
Yeah,
them a
that's the
little,
thing.
what do you Josh and Natalie this?
There's no universe in which somebody needs that level of truck
No,
to live in Las Vegas.
no. Mm-mm,
I'm
mm-mm.
sorry. Like, that's like when I see people like around here with those trucks that like are very clearly clean. Like, they're clearly not doing like construction, farming, things where you have
Yes,
to
yes,
haul lots of
yes,
shit.
yes. Yep,
She doesn't need this.
she
She could
doesn't
have a
need this.
Honda Civic and be A-okay.
Even if she had to have a truck,
Right.
you get
Get
a
her a tiny
Nissan,
one.
you get a
Yeah.
Honda. Well,
Yeah.
Honda's good. You get a Nissan.
Yeah. You
But
don't need
no, mm-mm.
yeah, this is not
You
good.
get one that's 10 years old.
Right.
Timmy
It's in great
bought
shape.
during the pandemic, which was 2020, he bought a 2003, I think, Toyota Tacoma.
Okay.
Paid 5 grand for it.
Right.
We had it until this year. We just got rid of it. It was fine. He put like 100,000 miles out in 4 years.
Fine.
Okay. So we learned that he's been married and divorced twice. And his previous relationship was with the woman who used him for his money, Amanda.
But this one's not that, Amy.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
No. Candace is not that kind
No,
of person.
no.
She's sincere in her love for him.
So Andrew now shows James an engagement ring, and James is like, "You're an idiot."
Right.
Guys, one of the best tropes of this franchise is the friends reading them for filth.
Friends who are like, the fuck is wrong
Yeah,
with you?
it's
What are you
great. It's fantastic.
Because all of them have one friend who's like, come on.
So now Andrew goes to meet with the financial planner, also fantastic character.
Sure, sure, sure.
He tells her the story about getting the apartment in Vegas. And, then we get a little thing from Candace where she's telling us, I'm real excited to see the apartment and drive the truck. Oh yeah, and see him too.
I want to see
Yeah.
Andrew too. Yeah, it's fine.
The financial planner's going through his budget.
Oh God, I love this woman.
Okay. All right.
Put her in the pantheon of great advisors to people on this show.
Yes.
This is Paul D. Dolce level of Danielle and Mohammed quality lawyering. Go on.
I agree. The financial planner's like, okay, so your mortgage is $1,300. Well, he's telling her.
Yeah.
His mortgage is
And she's just
$1,300.
writing this down on a random
Mhm.
legal pad. This is clearly a very formal review of his finances.
I will tell you, I have thought about this long and hard. I could totally be a financial coach.
I think you could do it too.
Because I am obsessed with financial stability.
Right.
I was a total fucking train wreck for most of my life, and I turned it around. I feel like I could help other people turn it around.
Can you help me turn it around?
I can help you turn it around, girl.
Awesome.
So his mortgage is $1,300. Her rent is $1,400.
Right.
The truck payment is $750 a month.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he does have a kid that he pays $450 a month support. He is paying over $2,000. I hope the baby mother's not watching this.
Yeah, if I'm finding out he is giving his prison girlfriend over $2,100 a month
And giving me
what's more?
$450
For our child,
Ugh,
you can
I
just
can't.
right
I
off with
can't.
that.
So his monthly, and they base your child support on your income. He has not updated that paperwork in years because there's no way $450 a month with what he's making.
And that's actually on the baby mama.
Yeah, well, somebody has to get these to child services or whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
So I guarantee she'll be going after she sees this season.
Mm-hmm.
His monthly bills are $6,240. He makes $3,400 every 2 weeks.
Okay, so we got $6,240, and we're coming up with $7,200.
Okay, so let's figure out if we can what we think he makes a year. So 3,400 times 26,
At most,
right?
Yeah, because I'm getting every 2 weeks, not twice a month.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So that's 88,000 clear. That's what he's saying, right?
That's a lot of money for a warehouse manager.
Well, I think he's in the energy business, right? Doesn't he say that?
Then maybe that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so that's $88,000. So you pay about 30% in taxes, right? So let's do plus 30%. I don't know. I'm thinking he makes maybe 130, 140,000.
Wow.
No, I think more than that.
No.
I'm doing this wrong. 88,000.
Listen to us try to do math. This is never good.
88,000 plus 30%, right?
Times. So what you want to do is multiply 80 times 1.3.
I'm still getting like 114.
Okay. But
maybe.
it's not more than that.
Maybe. Okay.
Still.
So he's making 6 figures.
He's making really
But
good
he's
money.
also living in an expensive area.
He's living in a less expensive part of an expensive area.
Okay.
If that makes
Got you.
sense.
Yep.
Because it's real like farmlandy where he is.
But you want to make a bet. I can whip this guy into financial shape.
Oh,
I'm
I bet
telling
you
you I could. I'm going to
I bet you
start. I'm going to open a business.
Okay.
So she says you have no breathing room.
Mhm.
And he says, should I get another credit card? No,
She's like, no.
no. So she goes, you don't want to be broke. And then she goes, or do you want to be broke? And she's like, you need more income, not debt.
Right. Yeah.
You need to get better, she basically goes. And he's a huge fucking idiot. And I wrote, first of all, the truck is the problem. And we already talked about this.
The truck is a big problem.
So now he leaves and he says, being in love with Candace is worth being broke over.
Of course. Because she's a really great partner to him, Amy, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She provides him a great deal of solace, in the words of Robin and Cody Brown.
And guys, the reason we can talk so much shit about this is because this guy only fucking wants her because she's hot.
Right.
That's it.
The thing about these relationships, 90% of the time, is they are purely transactional.
Yep.
On both ends.
Yep.
And it's usually the guy or the lady or the person on the outside who's way crazier than the one on the inside.
Yeah. And he wants a hot piece of ass who has some issues and needs to depend on him.
Right. He wants a project.
Yeah.
He wants a hot project.
Well, why not invest that project energy into your fucking kid?
Right.
So
there's a project called raising your child.
4 hours later, she calls him. And he just casually mentions that he went to a financial advisor and she goes bananas.
Oh my God.
Because what she's hearing is someone's going to tell you to stop sending me money.
Exactly. Someone is going to help you wise up.
Yep. And she's pulling a Brittany on Andy. Like, she's like, we never talked about this. I thought everything was fine. What are you hiding? Why'd you lie to me?
Why, are you broke? Do you not have the money you say you do?
Yep. And then she says, I said I would get a job right away. And you told me no, just chill. Like, again, control.
Yep.
And she says, don't ever hide anything from me again. She hangs up on him. And that's it.
Candace is scary, Amy.
Yeah. I can't wait to see her take this idiot for everything he has, though.
It's not good.
I don't have next time on because we're lucky we found the episode, let alone
true.
previews for next
time
week.
on is real hard on this.
So, guys, this is Love During Lockup. It's gonna be good.
It's always good. Oh, my God, these people.
Good. Are there any real couples you're thinking? Now, we didn't meet Shantae and True. We'll meet them next week. But are there any? Do you think any of these people are real? I think maybe the only ones are Joey and Michael.
I think Joey and Michael are real. I also think that Tennie and What's His Bucket might be real.
Yeah, because they're married.
They're married. He's crazy. This is not going to go well. But I think they are a real couple.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think they're a healthy real couple. Well, to be fair, none of these people are healthy couples.
Right. Yeah.
But like Candace and Andrew are not real. She is just taking him for all he is worth.
I'm here for every minute of it.
Oh my God. He's a dum-dum.
And I'm terrified of Ayonna. We haven't really met Jamal yet, so I can't make a judgment there. And
I do like Ayonna's hair.
Ayonna's a gorgeous woman.
She's gorgeous. I really love anybody who can pull off a pixie haircut.
Yeah, and she really can.
She's gorgeous.
And her ass is assin'.
Her ass can do things I can't even dream of. Yeah, my ass doing. Even if I like grabbed my hands and tried to move my ass in that way, it wouldn't happen. Oops, sorry. It wouldn't happen.
All right, guys. Again, thank you for listening to this. If you like what you hear, sign up for the entire season. Follow us on Patreon, Supercast, Apple subscriptions, where we're going to see where these idiots go and what happens.
Cannot wait.
They're not all idiots, but they're idiots for love. And who amongst us has not been?
Cannot believe we're back here. I'm so happy. I missed this.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you soon.